Hello, my monstrosities. Hello once again. Today I bring to you what I imagine will be a short video. I'm looking at experimental prototype Cadre today. And if I'm being honest, it just looks good. So I don't really have much to say. I don't have many notes because this just seems good. So let's get on with it. Superior craftsmanship. +6 to the range of ranged weapons equipped by TAL models. Not only battle suits, not only infantry, not during the first, second, and third, not during the third, fourth, not only during the third, fourth, and fifth, not excluding crude investment. Everybody gets it, and that's all right. That's all right. Supernova launcher is 15 points, right? Yep, 15 points. And improve the strength characteristic of an air burster fragmentation projector equipped by the bearer by 3, improve the AP and damage by 1. All right. Thermoneutronic projector is 20 points. Tau flamer equipped by the bearer +2 strength +1 AP and damage. Okay. Plasma accelerator rifle 10 points. Select one plasma rifle equipped by the bearer. Improve the strength characteristic of that weapon by 2 and improve the attack's AP and damage by 1. Nice, nice. And fusion blades. I've heard a lot about this one. Select one fusion blaster equipped by the bearer. Improve the attack's characteristic of that weapon by 1. Improve the strength of that weapon by 3. And the weapon has melt of 4. Now, Fusion Blades, 25 points. That sounds like 25 points I am willing to pay for Melta 4 on Tau Empire model only. So if it's a character, sorry, you probably want one that has a Fusion Blaster equipped. So a character with a Fusion Blaster. I can't see why you wouldn't, and I see why everybody's been talking about it. Melta 4 as an enhancement is crazy work. But you know, for what I see, just off of the detachment rule and enhancements, good stuff. Now, scrolling down to the stratagems, I looked over these two, and I'm just impressed. It seems like GW kind of understands Tau a bit more now. Um, don't know why. See, this is the thing, right? I don't understand why some armies seem so misunderstood at times. It's like these armies have been around for a while. You can figure it out. Now I know that this is a terrible time for me to say that when talking about Tau. I guess the worst timing could be Votan. But it's kind of odd that some of them seem not cared for, but it looks like Tau finally there's holes that were missing that are getting filled. So, automated repair drone, select one battle shoot, D3 +1 lost wounds for 1 CP during your command phase. Read this and said, oh, the ghost killer is going to be annoying. Experimental ammunition, not amputation, goodness. One Tau Empire unit from your army that has not been selected to shoot this phase. You can give it +1 strength on ranged weapons or +1 strength and AP, but you gain hazardous for 1 CP. You cannot double up with threat assessment analyzer. We'll get to that in a second. Reactive impact dampeners. If the strength is greater than the toughness of your unit, -1 to wound. Everybody gets it. Uh, Apparently, except for my main army at this point. Yeah, that's pretty good for 1 CP. Threat assessment and analyzer. Well, told you we'd get back to it. You either get sustained or lethals. You can get both, but gain hazardous on top of that. Can't stack it with the strength and AP one. All right, fair enough. Easy done. Experimental weaponry. Your shooting phase. One Tau Empire unit from your army that has not been selected to shoot this phase. Until the end of the phase, each time you roll one or more dice to determine the number of attacks made with a weapon equipped by a model in your unit, you can re-roll the result. I love it. I know it's not the most damaging thing because you still have to make the attacks and yada yada yada. But as far as, hey, we put way too many D6 shots, D3 shots, in not only the army but the game. This means that there are more ways to figure that out instead of just, hey, can I reroll that? Like it's 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 about time that there's more on that front. So I love it. I like it. I love it. Neural web system jammer. Your opponent's shooting phase just after an enemy unit has selected its targets. A crisis, Tau Empire crisis unit from your army, loan up 18. Fair enough. One command point. So you got six decent stratagems for one command point, four decent enhancements for decent enhancement points, and a good detachment rule. I have really no notes because I just think once people put this on the table a bit more, they will have some fun. Rerolling shots is really cool. Like now you can just take the shitty units that have a dumpster worth of attacks and go on about things. And a battle suit that is now like I'm just really trying to understand the whole. Like I read this one, automated repair drones, and said, "Damn, the ghost kill is going to be annoying." Then I read reactive impact dampeners and said, "Damn, the riptide's going to be annoying." And like that's not exclusive to one another. You can also double up on one. So one turn, your ghost kill that already finally you got past the loan up, you got past the blanks. Then it's all right. -1 toughness if -1 to wound if the strength is greater than the toughness, and then because you didn't kill it, D3+1 lost wounds in my command phase. Yeah, this could be a little bit frustrating. Besides just the damage output aspect, and I have to look more, but I don't know if it's just equipped by the bear. It'd be different if it was by the bear's unit for some of these enhancements. Fusion blade seems good enough to still take for Meltafor. But yeah, do you need strength and AP? Guess what? You got it. Do you need sustained or lethals? Guess what? Got it. Loan up 18 on crisis unit? Got it. And then 6 inches of range. Do they have anything that would make that insane? Not that I can remember. But hey, this flamer business? I don't know. Add some strength and AP to that bad boy. Maybe, maybe. But yeah, experimental prototype Cadre. They did a good job, GW. Looks like you finally understood some things, and hopefully this makes Tau players less depressed. Even though I know the vast majority of players would prefer that. So yeah, if you like the video, like it. Got a comment for me, comment. And until next time, peace out, my monstrosities.